Hello friends, welcome to Cloud and DevOps Learning. Today we are going to learn about NLB. So to start with NLB, here we are in our AWS console. So first we will install an application or we can say any software in particular EC2 machine, and later on we will configure the EC2 machine or instance with NLB. So I will show you the demo. We have logged in into our AWS console. So first we are going to log in into the particular EC2 instance. So to log in, we'll open a git bash with our key. We'll go to connect. We'll copy the command from here. Yeah, now we are logged in our EC2 instance. Yum install asking about the root privileges, so we have to become root now. So we'll use the same command and sudo with this. Yeah, so asking about yes or no, we'll press yes, and here we go. So we'll clear the screen and we will check whether we have installed the application or not. Now we will check the status of the application. So we will type the command sudo service httpd status. Yeah. So you can see the status is in inactive state. So to make it active, we'll have to start the service. So we will use the command sudo service httpd and start. Yeah, so it's starting the service. Now we will again check the status of our service, whether that is started or not. Now you can see that the service has been started. Yeah. So to hit the application from browser, we will copy the public IP and we will open a browser and we will use the public IP with port 80. So as we have installed HTTP means Apache in our EC2 instance, so by default the port for Apache is 80. So it's not working here, which means we have to check our configuration. So now we will check the security group, that whether we have enabled the port or not, because the application by default runs on port 80 and we have to enable the same port in our security group rules. So we are in security group, so we will check the rules. Yeah, so we'll go on inbound. Now we will add the port 80 in our system. So we are using HTTP and for all the ranges. Now we'll save our rule. Yeah, rules has been saved. We will go to the browser again and we will just hit the refresh button. Yep, you can see that Apache page is coming now, which means that we have installed Apache in the EC2 instance. Now the next step will be to configure the NLB. So to configure the NLB, we'll go to the load balancer. and click on Create Load Balancer. Select the network load balancer, provide a name, internet facing. Here is the load balancer protocol or port. We have to select the required availability zones for our target groups or the load balancer configuration. So it's up to us, like whatever availability zone we want to mention. So as of now, I am selecting all the availability zones for this region. Next is the configure security, then configure routing. Yeah, we have to create a target group. Give a name to the target group and click on register targets. Targets means the EC2 instances which will be responsible to provide the response according to the request call. So as we have installed our HTTP, means the Apache, on our EC2 instance, so we will select the same instance and we will click on add to registered. Now we'll click on review and create. We'll close and we can see that our NLB has been created. Now we will go to the listener. So we have configured the TCP with port 80 for our listener, and all the requests coming to this NLB will by default reach this target group. So we will quickly check the configuration of target group again. So this is our target group. We will click on targets and we can see the status that we have only one instance in register targets, and we can see the description that the target registration is in progress. So it will take a couple of minutes to get it registered. Friends, now you can see the description has been changed, and now the description is that initial health checks in progress. Yes, now you can see the description has been changed and it's showing us a message that this target is currently passing target group's health checks. So we are good to go here. On the load balancer page, we'll move to the description of our created NLB. So we copied the DNS, open a browser tab and hit enter. Yeah, so friends, you can see that we can access our application directly from the EC2 instance, and same with the NLB. So this was a small demo on how we create the NLB and how we enable our application to be available with NLB. Thank you so much for watching and happy learning.